So obviously today we are reviewing the white edition of the Singularity playing cards produced by Relativity Cards themselves. Now, the Kickstarter is currently running, so if you want to back the project, I will leave it down in the description so you guys can check it out. Amazing deck, and I'll teach you guys everything that's going on in this deck so you guys can pick them up if you want to, because this is a super cool deck. I have already reviewed the black edition right here, and I will leave that right up at the top and then down in the description as well, because he didn't end up having an extra tuck box because he just ran out of prototype tuck boxes. So I got a blank tuck box, but it's just the white version of the black tuck box, so that won't be a problem there. And there's also stickers that come with it if you want to get those. There's a tapestry edition. Like, there's so many things on the Kickstarter, you'll definitely want to go and check it all out. So I'll catch you guys in the review. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell if you guys want to be notified for more of these things. And I am running a giveaway currently, so you can also check that out. I'm giving away 3 decks of playing cards. You can check that out, and let's get into this review of the Singularity White Edition right now. Alright, so the Singularity White playing cards have a really cool back design. It is a black hole design, but this time it's more like a white hole type of feel. So it's really cool, and it has this shattered ring. Honestly, I really like the design, and the amount of intricacies that went into it, like placing that dot or that line or that little triangle. That must have taken so much time, and the amount of detail that went into it is outstanding. The only thing that I would have said that is not my favorite part of this is the fact that it has a border. If it would have been borderless, I think that the fans would have looked amazing. They still look good, especially on like giant fans of things, which you saw in the intro, but I think it just really could have upped the game of this deck. Now, I know that if you guys, like, that's like an extension, like a different goal. If you guys get to so much, or if we get to so much on the Kickstarter, then that can be a goal that's unlocked, and it's a borderless version. So if you guys are wanting that, you can back the project and hopefully get to that. So this did come in kind of a strange order. Once again, if you want to know about the tuck box, go to the other review down in the description. But it did come in an odd order, so it went clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, always ace to king. Kind of strange, but so it's not like a new deck order, but it's his own order, so we're gonna go with it. I do like that every one of these cards, one of them at least, has a pip like the black hole design. So this one is here, that one is there, this one is here, and you never know really which one it's gonna be, but everyone has one, which is just really fun, and it does help for tricks where you need one card to be a one-way design. Every one of these cards is a one-way design, which is amazing. So the other thing is that these are all done in a very deep black. These have all been recolored, and some of them have been even done a little bit farther than that, which I will get to in a second. So like you can see that his eyes are kind of fiery and her eyes are kind of fiery, but then you'll see, and his are as well, but then some of the others aren't. And the diamonds are more of an orange color, like the hearts and diamonds, but like those eyes aren't fiery, but he has like a black hole in his mouth. Both of those are only one of on both sides. So like you can see that there's its own thing, and I'll explain why that is in a second. So some have it and some don't. Like that one has one fire eye and one black hole eye and one non-black hole eye. Oh yeah. So then there's the Singularity ace of spades. It's a cutout ace of spades, which is a lot like what I'm going to be doing on my deck. I thought this was my idea originally, like no one else had ever thought of this, and then I got this deck literally like a week later, the black edition, and I was like, well, there went that. I'm apparently not the first one to do that. I do have a little bit of a twist on it that's not quite like this, but clearly this is amazing. I absolutely love this ace of spades. I probably wouldn't have put Singularity here in the middle, maybe down at the bottom or something, just to really make that ace pop, but besides that, I really do like it. And then there's the rest of the spades, and there are the court cards. Now the 3 extra cards, you have duplicate jokers, which pay homage to bicycle playing cards. You have the bicycle, man riding a bicycle over the, like in the way of the black hole, and joker at the bottom. And you can get sticker packs, laser etched like aluminum metal sticker packs, which I do have some. Again, I reviewed those in the other video, but they have this same design. And then the other one is you have a double backer with a blue design, and I'm really hoping he comes out with a blue edition because these look super dope. Either way, I can't really talk to you about how they feel because although they feel great, they were made. This deck was from NPC, and the actual deck will not be from NPC, which is makeplayingcards.com. Just a prototype deck. But so I can't really talk about how it's going to feel at this point, because, well, not with this deck. I mean, clearly the other deck, the black deck, will feel the same as what the white ones will feel like when he prints them, but that is not these. So, and I'm not going to review both decks in one video because that's kind of stupid. But the reason he had all these things that are slightly different is because he actually wrote an entire story with these cards. So like how the Jack had one like this, and then his mouth was kind of slanted, and then on the other side had the black hole. Everything was completely specific to his story that he wrote, and that is the 56th card that did not come in this because NPC only does the 55. So you guys will definitely want to check that out and read the whole story of why he did it, because the cards themselves tell a story of like the Jealous King, and like it's a super cool story. You'll definitely have to go check it out on the Kickstarter. Like, even if you don't go and back it, just to read the story is so cool. But who would like this deck? I think cardists should love this deck. That would be my number one. If you're a cardist, pick this deck up. No questions asked. I mean, it has the circle back design like cardists love. It has a border which makes it fun for packet cuts, and then the different colors and the one-way on each individual pip will make it fun. Because clearly, like, packet cuts are usually just boring from the faces side, but this also does help with the cardistry side with that as well. So, cardists, you should love this deck. Magicians, I would still use this deck. I've used the black deck a lot for Magic, just going out and performing places. Definitely done that before. If you guys would like to see some like Street Magic, let me know down in the comments, because I've never really recorded me doing anything like that, because I'd need someone else to help me record that. But if you would like to see that, let me know. But clearly, Magic can be done extremely easy, and it's because of how different the black and the orange are, color changes are going to be extremely visual with this deck. So, let's just take it like this. The black is going to be high contrast to the back design. It all works out really well. So clearly this deck is going to work great for Magic as well. Now, collectors, it's a black hole deck, so clearly this deck should be on a collector's list. And then gameplay is easy to identify everything, so gameplay should work as well. So everyone could buy it. I don't really see, I see pluses for everyone buying this deck. I don't really see a ton of negatives, except for, for magicians and things, for the border. I'm not a big fan of bordered decks, but I can see why it would help with packet cuts. But besides that, that's really the main problem I have with this deck. If you guys can see anything that I'm not seeing, let me know. But really, if you're a cardist, you'd be an idiot to not pick this deck up. And I think it's like $11. So it's completely in everyone's price range, because it's on the cheaper end of playing cards, but a more intricate deck of playing cards. So it's like a better deck for less money. It's a great deal. Anyways, let me know if you're going to pick it up down in the comments, and make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, and give this video a thumbs up on the way out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Card Perfect, signing off.